Hey everybody, let's talk about the big reset before winter. I think in the summer we get so busy with life and activities and jobs and all that we move into winter and we're ready to nest, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm in the middle of a big reset right now. I'm 63, trying to figure out what's next. I've got a great little part-time retirement job at a winery. I work with good friends. I get to do my hospitality thing, which I love, and I get to live up in the North Woods on Lake Superior, which is great. But I've got unwritten chapters. I've got more things I need to do, and although I try to stay active with with those things, it gets difficult. So you can probably tell I'm sitting on a big boulder up on Tofty Peak on the Minnesota's North Shore, and I wanted to come up here with a plan. I wanted to come up here with a poem that I'd written. I wanted to come up and talk about the challenges I'm facing with YouTube and with other creative endeavors. But I don't have a plan. I'm working on it. I wanted to get up here today because you can probably see a little bit of snow falling right now. This is the first. We had one other day where we saw about a half an inch of snow, but today they're predicting somewhere between 6 and 15 inches here on the North Shore over the next 36 hours. And across the lake over in Hurley, Wisconsin, they're talking about maybe up to 32 inches in 36 hours. So that lake effect thing is happening as of right now. And I hope you can see some of these little snowflakes. They literally started right when I was taking a ride into the Britton Peak parking lot. The only other person I've seen was somebody exiting the parking lot as I was coming in. So I took the 1.5 mile walk through the Superior National Forest on the hiking trail up here to Tofty Peak, which is one of my favorite spots. It's funny because its greater known sibling is right there. That's Carlton Peak. And everybody goes up to Carlton, and that's kind of a bigger name. And I shouldn't even share this with you, but this is a more special spot to me. I just love hanging out on Tofty Peak. So there's a lot that I want to talk about on this channel. There's a lot of sharing I want to do when it comes to words and how they inspire me and why they're important. I want to make my way on this YouTube journey, and it's I've talked before about how tough it is. 63 years old. To tell you a little bit about me, I was a bar and restaurant owner. I was a partner in multiple places in the Twin Cities with a really good group of folks that are my brothers and sisters to this day that I just love. And we had some good successes. We also had some failures, and sadly, I ended on an epic failure. We built the first food hall in Minnesota, and it was voted best food hall in America in USA Today. And then 7 months later, COVID came, and between that and a bad partner, it all kind of went to shit, which made me refocus my life up here. I thought I had a very secure retirement, and now it's a little tougher. And don't get me wrong, I still live better than 99% of the people on the planet. I'm filled with gratitude pretty much every day, and it's never really lost on me how lucky I am to live where I live and to have the opportunities that are available to me, to be fit enough to hike up here, to get moments alone to think. These are really important things, and they're great for the soul. And they allow me to take the time to, be introspective and to write poetry and to work on a novel, to do these lofty things that are probably really only for me. I don't mean that in a negative way. I think it's kind of a reality that, as writers and creators, we really do need to do it for ourselves. And if somebody else can benefit from it and enjoy the work you do, then all the better. I would love it to be a part-time retirement income. I'm pretty realistic about that. I think that it's a possibility, and I'm going to work towards that, but it's not the main goal. This is the main goal. To be up here on this day, watching this snow fall when I know another foot of it's coming, it's special. It is really special. to be here. So I could ramble on about the beauty of this place all day. I'll spare you that. Let me know in the comments what you think about moving forward at the age of 63. I'm a young 63. I'm very lucky that I'm fit and I'm able and I'm entrepreneurial. I've got so many tools available to me, and yet I struggle, and that's the reality of it. So help me with my struggle by telling me about yours. You know, what are you trying to accomplish? What do you want to do? What are you creating? Every day I'm joyful about something, and that makes me a lucky man. You know, what are you joyful about? So, and I hope you guys can see the snow coming down. It's starting right now, and to be sitting here is amazing. I'm filled with gratitude right now, and a love for this place. You know, most people don't believe this is Minnesota. It feels more like Lake Tahoe or Colorado. But when you look down that shore, and you know, you look at that forest behind me and these boulders behind me, it's pretty amazing. I don't know what this is. I guess this is some kind of a survey marker. I use it as a phone prop, and it's worked out pretty good so far. Way up here on top of this peak is crazy. But I'm a grateful dude, and I appreciate anybody that's still hanging out and talking. So, to be edited and continued, I guess. Peace, everybody, from the Word Loft.